Cursor is an IDE that is AI powered. This IDE has been very popular recently for all the good reasons. It's really like VS Code on steroids. So what I'm gonna do in this video is just download Cursor and just talk through all the features, see how to get started, and maybe even play around a bit. Let's dive in. So this is the website cursor.com. It literally says AI code editor. If you go to any other code editor, for instance, if you go to something like VS Code, you'll be able to see a lot of different features, code editing redefined, etc, etc. If you go to, let's say, PyCharm, which is something what I use a lot, so it says the Python IDE for data science and web development. The claim is very different. This is the AI code editor, which basically means that if you know English and natural language and has some background in coding, you can probably use it to speeden up your development by quite a lot. These percentages in research papers have been somewhere in the range of 25+%, which is a huge boost. So how do you go about using it? Pricing, it's completely free for hobby projects. It gives you 2000 completions. Slow premium request for $20 a month, you get a little more unlimited completions. 500 fast premium requests and unlimited slow premium requests, and 10 O1 mini users per day. Now this is interesting because it's categorically calling out the model. It is using O1 mini. Probably under the hoods it's using something else or much more deeper model. It is not free completely because obviously the models that it uses underneath 4, 4.0, 3.5 are all premium models. They give you 500 fast users and unlimited slow users each month for these models. All of these numbers monthly. Do Cursor work with an API key? They are going to be working on custom LLMs, etc. I think this is a work in progress. Fast and slow is essentially request queuing. So you might get, depending on the time of the day, faster responses or the number of users using it. It's completely load driven. What code do you store? With privacy mode, they don't store anything. That's important. You need to use privacy mode. Who owns the code editor, code generator? They have some great features. You have usual code generation, multi-line edits, smart rewrites, Cursor prediction, which is like doing all that, and you can talk to your code base, chat, interact, get references. Using images, generating documentation, @references, just getting up-to-date information from web is an interesting add-on. A bunch of more additional interesting stuff, documentation. They have the control key command, which is like getting to the AI. You can submit information and start with Descript, where I'm recording it. I've already downloaded Cursor. And this is how it starts. You get code selection, you can set the language for AI. It gives you a bunch of options like Hindi, etc. I'm just going to use English. It'll look at your entire code base and generate embeddings to be able to ask question. You can install a couple of terminal commands. I am not going to do that simply because I plan to uninstall it. Once you do this, it's going to give you option to install VS Code extensions. Let's click continue. I'm going to run on privacy mode and probably log in. I don't think I have an account, so I'm just going to go in with Google. Yep, logging in, open, and I should be in the app. Yeah. So the IDE interface is pretty straightforward. You have open chat in editor where you can ask anything. It does give you the option to select the model like GPT-4o, Cursor small. I'm just going to stick to Sonnet. The interface looks neat. They haven't given you anything else to start with, like there's no place to see the plugins and all of that. I'm wondering where it has gone, but never mind. Let's continue. I'm going to open a folder. I'll go to my usual fundamental trading strategies is what I'm trying to open. There's another channel, by the way, shameless plug. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already done that. I constantly keep talking about technology, software architecture, AI, all of this stuff. Basically things that I've learned. I have another channel called Quant Lab, which is on trading and how to use technology to trade and make money and investment. So if you are interested, go check that out as well. I'm just going to close it out. Open it out very nicely and opens up, gives me the whole interface. Now I have all the plugins available. It says restart extension, not going to do that. So I'm able to open Jupyter Notebook very much like VS Code, which is great. Once I run something, it has already identified the environments that I had, which is also super cool. So very low friction. So I can still just run things. This is split editor, my bad. Let's see how to chat here. So I want to have chat here and say fix this code. There is error coming. I think I know the error, but it's basically just, it is great. It has the ability to run as cell. If I run this, I'm pretty sure it's going to give me the same error. I need to run this UI file, but it's very interesting. Let's maximize this capability. So the barrier to entry is less. I mean, love that, because I literally had to do no configuration and it has pulled every information. The interface is neat, minimalistic. I love that fact. I have commands at my hand like command K, command P. I can probably do themes, but I'm pretty sure themes will come in once I do all of this restarting of extension. If I start off this, I should be able to see icons are coming. Slowly, I think all these capabilities, as I start doing it, will just start to show me themes and all that. So let's see if I'm getting now themes. Maybe it's at a different place. Nevertheless, black is good enough. There are a lot of options here like type checking, auto completions are true, pilot open logs, great. The chat window is really good and interactive. I think I can further ask it, I can apply it if I want. So if I apply it, it should file and probably has some errors. It inserts a new line. So interesting. I want to look at something where I have plotting code and I want to make the plot a little more beautiful. So I have this plot. Okay, I'll take this plot which is closing price and moving averages, never mind, and I selected everything and I'm just asking, help me improve the visual elements on this plot. All right, and let's see what it comes up with. So the green one is the new one. Okay, my previous chain code is gone. Cool, I think there's a decent bit of coloring coming here. Volume charts are nice, but I think it has done something nice. Maybe what I can do is I can select this and try to do this with Seaborn. Let's see if it comes up with a correct piece of code. And what I like about this, that it is also showing me some diffs, which is that it is changing a bunch of parameters. Again, the amount of information. So now it threw an error. Okay. It still ran probably half of the plot, but the volume plot was corrupted. So that's okay. But I think I really like the fact that when it was generating code, it was showing me differences. It was showing me what is getting removed and what's not getting removed. Basically, it's giving you a way to accept and not accept things. So that's like cool. And finally, there's a bunch of things you can do here. All in all, quite nice. Let's look at a couple of other elements as to what it has. Terminal options, go, view. Extensions is present somewhere here, but it's a very nice clean interface in terms of an IDE. I really liked it. And Git is also present, source control is also there. Maybe a little more control in terms of accessing my Conda environment, checking the packages, some sort of options to see deployments. But purely from a coding perspective, great starting point, good input into the whole Visual Studio ecosystem, VSCode ecosystem. I'm loving it. Do give this IDE a spin. If you have liked this feature, please give them thumbs up. It does show that the premium model uses GPT 4.0 mini or Cursor small 0. I haven't made any of those requests. So yeah, cool. This is fairly decent, and thank you for listening to this conversation. If you have liked this IDE and the video and the review, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down, put in a comment. Thank you. Bye-bye.